Hey there, welcome to your makeup look for House of Etoile. This look is mainly focused on the eyes, and we want to be highly aware of makeup transfer throughout the whole process. So as we go through the tutorial, please go ahead and use your makeup setting spray throughout, just to make sure that nothing is going to transfer for the show. I will have a packing list in the email, so please review the packing list. Make sure you bring your mascara and your eyeliner to set, and possibly your concealer, just in case. Otherwise, this is the look. Have fun with it. So I'm going to start by perfecting my skin with a very light layer of foundation. The one thing I want you all to keep in mind as you're doing this makeup look is that you will be wearing some fabrics over your face. Face masks or organza sheer materials. We don't want any of the makeup to transfer onto the mask or any of the fabric. So it's going to be really important that we do everything in light layers so that it has a chance to really set and marry the skin, as well as buffing out with powders and using makeup setting sprays like heavily. So if in doubt, just go ahead and put on face oils and moisturizers and really take care of your skin, and don't necessarily rely on makeup. That'll be perfectly okay for this show. We will have some artists on site with some touch-up products, so we'll be able to just touch up as needed. So for myself, I'm going to go ahead and use a sheer foundation. I've already done my skin prep, so just put this on. And then I'm just going to do a spot of concealer on the side of my nose, which I'm going to apply sparingly, and with a triangle sponge that I've pre-soaked with my makeup setting spray, and that's just going to allow me to do a very light layer of concealer. And then I'm just going to bounce my sponge. Perfect. And then I'm just going to gently tap in around my under eye. So I'm going to leave my skin like that, just a nice light layer, and I'm going to go ahead and do my eye makeup. Now, we're going to start with an eye base. And if you can do an eye base and just a very light eye look at home, then we'll layer on location with a custom-made product that's been made for your show. So go ahead and put on your eye base. And then just take whatever neutral eyeshadow palette you have, and let's go ahead and just apply a little bit of a light above the crease below the eyebrow. And then I'm gonna take a neutral, probably this brown because it's a little bit on the lighter side, and I'm just gonna do a very light smoky eye look with this brown. So I'm going on my mobile lid, and I'm gonna tap this product on the mobile lid, and that's about it. And we don't want it to be too dark, so I'm actually going to go in with my real fluffy brush and a little bit of a lighter color, and I'm just going to gently buff that out because I really don't want it to be dark. And then I'm just going to gently smoke out my lash line so that it's a very soft effect around the eyes. Then we're going to do black tight lining around the eyes. And so tight lining means going in the waterline, both top and bottom, and getting as close as you can. I really like to use Kohl pencils for this. We will have gel liner on set simply because it's the most sanitary thing we can do with applicators per person. Or you can bring your eyeliner to set, and we'll have one of our artists on location touch up your eyeliner. So I'm gonna try this out. This is the from Sugar, and I'm gonna go ahead and do my waterline, and then I'm gonna gently smudge it out with my eyeliner brush which I just cleansed. So it's a clean brush, and I'm just gonna gently soften around the lash line. So that's sort of the effect. I don't really want it to be too heavy, so I'm really going into my eyelashes. I will be honest, whatever you do will be fine because we're going to layer on our eyeshadow on location. So from here, I'm gonna have you do your mascara, which I've lost my eyelash curler, but please go ahead, and if you have a lash curler, curl your lashes, give them a lift. I use a heated lash curler that lifts up. I love it. I don't know where it is right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with my mascara. For the mascara, I would like you to use a waterproof, and if you have a mascara you know that doesn't transfer or rub off easily, use that. And you should be safe to do both the top and bottom lashes. We don't want anything too heavy. We just want them to look nicely dark and enhanced. So for the rest of the look, if you have a contour that you can do at home, having a nice light contour would be really good for this look. So I use a contour palette. This is actually for eyebrows, but I use it for my contour because of the shading. You can see it's got a nice neutral, almost cool undertone. And I'm just going to take the lighter one and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones because I don't have any. So it's nice to just kind of create a little bit of a face shape. And I'm really just gonna focus on the cheekbones. We don't need to contour the whole face by any means. If you wanna do a little bit on the jaw, I mean, go ahead. A little bit on the forehead to just kind of create a bit of a shape. Just doing something gentle and natural. And from there, I'm going to buff my skin with a kabuki brush and a setting powder. And this is just to make sure that the little bit of foundation that I did put on stays where I put it. And then we're going to gently shape our eyebrows. So I'm just gonna use a neutral eyebrow pencil to gently, I don't have to fill in, but I want you to see how I fill it in. I don't know if that matters, but I'm just trying to be helpful. So we just wanna fill in this portion of the brow. You can create that as sharp as you want. My brows are naturally filled in. I'm not gonna be changing my shape. So you do you, feel whatever feels right. But yeah, we're just gonna create just a little bit of a tail so that we actually shape the face. And then please make sure you comb out your brows, whether you're filling them or not. I want to make sure everybody is combing out their brows. If you don't have a spoolie like I have here, you can just use your toothbrush. I mean, preferably not after you've brushed your teeth, but just use a toothbrush and brush up and out and just clean up the brow hairs. And then because I really want to make sure I have a soft eye look, I'm just going to come back in and sweep the crease just to really make sure it's soft and diffuse. And then I'm going to pull out, oh, no, I'm not done yet. Okay, we are going to buff the lips. So if you have a washcloth at home, which I just have this is my makeup wipe. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. We wanna go ahead and buff your lips, get off all the dead skin. So you can do a sugar scrub, a little bit of sugar with a little bit of oil in your kitchen, and go ahead and scrub the lips. You can use a warm, wet washcloth. Just take your flannel, your washcloth, wet it, and then just gently buff the lips. Anything you can do to create some sloughing off of whatever dead skin we have. And then go ahead and apply a very heavy layer of lip balm, Vaseline, anything super hydrating for the lips. If you have a lip mask, go ahead and do a lip mask. That would be amazing. And you're actually gonna wear that to set. We are going to do a lip stain on location. I don't even know what I'm doing as a lip stain. but we want to do something that is not going to transfer onto masks or fabric. So if you can prep your lips like this, when we're on location, we might use cloud paint. I've got Glossier in Storm. That is like the perfect plum, so blood type color. And we're just gonna tap this on the lips and then pat dry the lips so that there's absolutely no transfer. But for that to feel comfortable for you, we really wanna make sure we buff and hydrate the lips prior to set. So you're gonna do this. Then, have we done everything? You're going to then set your face. If you have a makeup setting spray, anything you can use to set your makeup, go ahead and do that. You can't do too much, okay? And I'm going to use I made this eyeshadow for House of Etoile, and we're going to tap this on. So I'm gonna show you with my brush what it's going to look like. So this shadow has a hint of different light flecks in it so that it will, it's just a nice soft color. And then, as I said on set, we will pat dry the lips. So I'm gonna do that now. And go ahead and apply a lip stain. And I'm gonna just tap this on with my finger so you can see. And then because we don't want anything to transfer, we'll just blot. And if you're one of the blessed souls that have vibrant lip colors, then you might not need anything, just to make sure that nothing will transfer. You might go bare, but for anybody that has non-existent lip colors like myself, we'll add on a little bit of color. So this is the look for House Etoile. So the focus being on the eyes, please make sure you do your black liner, and we will see you on the runway.